Right now, inside your body, a silent war is being fought. Every single day, your DNA takes up to 10,000 hits from unstable molecules called free radicals. Most of the time, your immune system repairs the damage. But if one hit slips through the cracks, it can trigger a mutation. Cells begin to divide uncontrollably. That is the origin of cancer. Modern medicine has incredible treatments. But what if the most powerful shield against this process isn't found in a pharmacy, but in the produce aisle? Today, we're cracking open the latest oncology and nutritional science to look at 5 specific fruits. These aren't magic cures, let's be clear. No single food can cure cancer. But peer-reviewed studies show that these 5 fruits contain specific compounds capable of cutting off a tumor's fuel supply, repairing DNA, and even forcing cancer cells to self-destruct. Let's unbox the science. First up, berries. Specifically, wild blueberries and blackberries. Their deep, dark pigment isn't just for show. It's caused by a high concentration of anthocyanins. This is a powerhouse antioxidant, but its true superpower is a process called apoptosis. In healthy biology, when a cell becomes damaged or old, it receives an internal command to commit cellular suicide. It shuts itself down for the safety of the body. Cancer cells, however, hack this system. They ignore the command and become immortal, multiplying indefinitely. Studies from Ohio State University found that anthocyanins extracted from berries actively kickstart that broken suicide switch. When exposed to these compounds, colon and leukemia cancer cells realized they were mutated and began to self-destruct, leaving healthy cells completely untouched. Just 1 cup a day essentially floods your system with molecular safety inspectors. Next, we have red grapes, but more specifically, we are looking at the skins and seeds. They contain a compound you might have heard of, resveratrol. To survive and grow larger than a pinhead, a tumor needs a massive blood supply. It releases chemical signals that force your body to grow brand new blood vessels directly to the tumor, hijacking your blood flow to feed itself oxygen and nutrients. This process is called angiogenesis. It's how cancer grows from a localized issue into a systemic threat. Resveratrol acts as a biochemical traffic jam. Clinical trials published in Nutrients show that resveratrol can bind to the receptors of cancer cells and block the signals that trigger blood vessel growth. Cut off from its blood supply, the tumor is effectively starved in place. To get the maximum benefit, skip the white grapes and go for the deepest red or purple varieties you can find. That's where the resveratrol lives. The third fruit on our list has been revered for thousands of years, but modern science is finally realizing why. The pomegranate. Pomegranates are packed with a unique class of tannins called elegitannins, which your gut bacteria convert into a metabolite called urolithin A. Why does this matter for cancer prevention? It comes down to chronic inflammation. Think of chronic inflammation like a low-grade fire burning inside your tissue. Over years, this constant stress damages cellular structures and makes it incredibly easy for mutated cells to take root. Elegitannins are incredibly potent anti-inflammatories. Research from the American Association for Cancer Research demonstrated that pomegranate extracts can significantly slow the proliferation of prostate cancer cells and even reduce the expression of inflammatory markers that tumors use to hide from your immune system. It strips away the camouflage. When people think of citrus, they think of vitamin C for a cold. But oncologists are far more interested in 2 entirely different compounds found in oranges, lemons, and grapefruits, limonene and flavonones. Every day, environmental toxins, from air pollution to microplastics, enter our bodies and cause oxidative stress, ripping electrons away from our healthy molecules. This directly mutates our genetic code. The flavonones in citrus fruits act like an elite cleanup crew. They don't just neutralize the toxins before they hit your cells. Studies indicate they actively stimulate liver enzymes to flush carcinogens out of your bloodstream faster. Furthermore, European epidemiological studies tracking thousands of diets found that individuals with a high daily intake of citrus fruits showed a significantly lower risk of developing cancers of the respiratory and digestive tracts. The final fruit is arguably the most common, proving that life-saving nutrition doesn't have to be exotic. The humble apple. But there is a catch. You absolutely cannot peel it. The skin of an apple contains a massive amount of a plant pigment called quercetin, alongside a specific complex carbohydrate known as apple pectin. The most dangerous stage of cancer is metastasis, when cancer cells break away from the primary tumor, travel through the bloodstream, and anchor themselves in a new organ. Apple pectin acts like a molecular coating in your digestive tract and bloodstream. In laboratory settings, it binds to specific proteins on the surface of circulating cancer cells, making them slippery. Instead of being able to stick to your blood vessels and invade new organs, the cells remain trapped in circulation, where your natural killer immune cells can easily find and destroy them. An apple a day might literally keep the oncologist away. Again, let's keep it entirely real. Eating a bowl of fruit won't cancel out a poor diet, heavy smoking, or a lack of sleep. True cancer prevention is an all-out lifestyle strategy, but by adding a handful of berries to your morning meal, snacking on an apple with the skin on, or swapping a sugary drink for a splash of pure pomegranate juice, you are actively arming your body with the biochemical tools it needs to fight back. Your health is built one molecule, one meal, and one daily choice at a time. Protect your DNA, feed your cells the right fuel, and take control of your biology. If you found this scientific breakdown helpful, hit that subscribe button, drop a comment with your favorite fruit from this list, and share this video with someone you care about. Stay healthy, and we'll see you in the next video.